What is up? What is up, y'all? Yeah, I wasn't even gonna get on today, but like I said in my previous videos, I'm holding myself accountable, right? Okay. I said at least 3 videos a week, right? Okay. So this is the second video this week. It's been crazy. I know y'all feel it. I know y'all feel the energy is thick, crazy. Today is a full moon in Capricorn, full moon in July. It is called the buck moon. You know what? I even listened to Crime Mob before I turned this video on. I turned on Knuck if you buck because this energy is very Knuck if you buck. It's very like, you better get with this energy or it's gonna get with you anyway. It's knocking things down. It's changing things up. And if you don't like it, tough. It is what it is. If you don't like it, ain't got nothing to do with us. It got something to do with you, and ain't my problem. Confirmation. Right. It's also called the thunder moon. And I don't know about where y'all live, but it has been hot. The sun has been extra spicy, okay? I have a hoodie on in my house because the air is on ice cold. It's on Arctic blast in here because of the sun, okay? I like my blinds open to let God slide in, but I mean, this summer is crazy hot. So it's been like almost like a desert. It's been no rain. I mean, it's been like a little sprinkle, but last night it really got down for hours. So that is crazy how it's also called the thunder moon, because during this time of the year, or during this full moon cycle in July, it has crazy thunderstorms. And last night during the full moon, there was a thunderstorm where I live. It's crazy. I pulled some cards today because I am like, you know what? Again, I want this to be a quick one, but we'll see how it goes. At least let it be 30 minutes, right? If it's less than 30 minutes, super. You got your tea, you got your coffee. I don't care what time it is. You can drink coffee, tea any time of the day, okay? I know people that drink coffee at night. I will say that a couple of days ago, I had a channel. I feel like your life is very She's All That. I don't know if you remember the movie from the early aughts, from the 2000s. Maybe it was even before that. I don't know, but it was called She's All That. Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Lee Cook, I believe, was the girl. Was it Rachel Lee Cook? Oh Lord, I don't know. I think it was, but correct me in the comments if it's somebody else. But it was about this guy who took a bet to, and this is high school days, so this might be relevant to you. High school, or people acting very high school, which, okay. Not to mention Mercury retrograde is about to pop off, so I don't know, maybe people from high school might want to reconnect. I don't know, but it was about this guy in high school who took a bet with his friends to turn this girl who was like a quote-unquote outcast, nerd. I don't like to use these words, but loser, lame, to describe somebody that's like on the outside. I don't want, but that's how they saw her. That's how they described her, okay? You could have been seen as this in high school. I know I probably was, but it's neither here nor there. I don't really care about it. That was funny anyway, but I'm pretty sure that's how I was seen. And took a bet saying that he could get her to like him, because I don't think she even liked him. He noticed her first. Get her to like him. Get her to change her ways, change the way she looked, because she looked very like dowdy, very homely, you know, very like, very, and I feel bad for even saying those words, but she looked like the way I feel today, very like whatever, you know, very, it is what it is. I'm wearing a hoodie and some sweats every day. I'm wearing my hair like whatever I want to wear, like that was her vibe. And his boys was like, I bet you can't get that. I bet you can't turn her into the prom queen. I bet, you know, I bet we gonna make a bet. You know, if you do this, then, you know, you whatever. I forgot what the bet terms were, but he was like, I got this. This is easy. This is easy money. So he started paying attention to her. She noticed. She liked it. They started liking each other. Like, he started liking her for real. And she changed her ways for him. She became this like beautiful swan from like a quote unquote ugly duckling phase. And he couldn't even believe it. Like, he was like, this is exceeding my expectations right here. Like, what is happening? I wasn't supposed to like fall in love with you. I wasn't supposed to like turn you to the baddest chick in the game. So I don't know, that's relevant. You know, a lot of Beyonce vibes here. But ended up taking her to prom. I think it was like very Carrie vibes after that. You know, the girls saw her. They're like, what? I don't even know if she won prom queen. I think, was it even prom? Maybe it was homecoming. I don't know. But it was a dance. And I think she won queen or something. But it was supposed to be a joke, like Carrie. Okay? It was like a setup. I hope I don't have this plot wrong, but it didn't end up like Carrie with like, you know, a pail full of blood ending up on her or whatever. But he had to confess to her that this is what it is, because I think his friends kind of started to get to her like, you know, he really don't like you. You know that, right? This was all a bet, right? You know, this is a setup. This is a joke. Like, we know you're not it. You know, you need to like fall in line and remember your place. Remember you, the girl that wore sweats every day, that wore their hair like whatever every day. Remember that. Like, I feel like people are trying to get you to be their friend, feel special, feel a certain type of way, build you up to knock you down, crumble you to the ground. This full moon is for you to get out of that. It's called a buck moon because bucks are growing their antlers. They're transforming into adult deer, okay? They're getting in their bodies. Whether they like it or not, it's happening, okay? I feel like your spirit is really growing into what it's supposed to be, okay? You might be getting some really intense headaches, migraines even. I feel like because your frequency, your vibration is increasing. Like, you might be like hertz above these people and they feel it and they don't like it. When you enter the room, their frequency is off. They can't compute because you disrupt everything, because you are growing at a rapid speed right now. All the energy is shifting right now. It's so intense right now. It's ridiculous. That's why it's so freaking hot all across the globe, not just the US. It is hot everywhere because this sun is forcing people to sit down and get in this energy, get in this transformation. If you outside, great. The sun is hugging you like a nice tender kiss. You know what I'm saying? You know, go in and make sure you put your feet in the grass. But if you are hot, it's like too hot and you in the house, make sure you resting, because this energy ain't playing. All right. It's also a full moon in Capricorn, which means that you are embracing your responsibilities now, whether it's at a job, you just got a new job, you just got new responsibilities, you're a parent, you're a spouse, partner, you have things that you've been wanting to accomplish, been wanting to tap into, and you have been like lazy, feeling really like blah. You have things around the house that you've been meaning to do, but you've been pushing it to the side. You've been procrastinating like nothing. You need to tap into, it's time to move. It's time to get going. It's time to put some pep in the step, okay? It's also time for you to embrace healthy boundaries. I looked it up, what the buck moon means, what full moon of Capricorn means, and these things stuck out to me, okay? Embracing your responsibilities, embracing healthy boundaries, not just with people, with yourself, okay? With yourself. It's time for you to understand that there are things that you cannot control and things that you can, okay? The things you can control, you need to control them. You feel like you can't control that urge, that, I don't know why I'm getting guilty pleasure. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. When you feel like you're about to fall back into a cycle, a pattern that is not good for you because you know it's not healthy, eat an apple. Go for a walk. Call a friend. Turn on a guilty pleasure show. Mine is The Valley on Peacock. It's a spinoff of Vanderpump Rules. It's trash, but I watch it because I like trash TV. I watch it so I can laugh. It takes my mind off of things. It takes my mind off of if I'm stressed, if I feel like I'm going to do something that I shouldn't be doing. So there's that. You might be having sinus issues this whole summer, even the spring. People have been having bad sinus issues. That might be something. Pay attention to that. Take some sinus medication. Make sure you are keeping clear of things that might be triggering your allergies. If going outside is triggering your allergies, wear a mask. Because everybody still has to go outside, okay? Wear a mask. We probably should have never stopped using the masks. We probably should have always had the masks, but whatever. The cards that I pulled, tarot that I pulled, is the Universe in reverse, the Universe in reverse, and Seven of Swords, okay? I feel like what I get from that, the energy I get from that, is that people's worlds, universes, not worlds, universe is being flipped upside down or trying to attack you, and they are being thrown off by you defending yourself. That's why this is a knuck if you buck energy, because people are trying it and you like, I'm ready. If you want to do that, if you want to be on that energy, I know you're not ready for my response. I know you're not ready for me to buck back. I know you're not ready. You're not expecting it, but it's going to happen. And when it happens, they're like, right. I know people are going to watch this. They're going to see me talking like this. They're probably laughing their ass off. That's fine. I don't care. You can laugh. But I bet you're not going to laugh in my face. That's what it is. Because laughing in my face doesn't do anything to me. I keep having dreams of this one person. I'm not going to mention this person. I'm not going to give this person any attention by saying their name or anything in that regard. But I will say that this one person has been trying to get into my energy to mention their name, mention their birthday, mention something about them. Because they want to pick. They want me to blow up. They want me to strike back. They want me to get bucked. So they can make me look like I am insane. Okay? I am crazy. It's annoying. It's annoying. But see, the thing is, that's the dream. In reality, I am so far above that 4th grade. I don't even recognize it. If this person did that in my face, it's very 4th grade. I am 40 years old. I wouldn't even know how to respond to that. Because I would feel guilty for trying to engage with a child. And this person's not even a child. Do you understand? This is the energy you're in. You're like, you are a full-blown, grown-ass adult. And you're still a child. And I don't even want to engage with you because I don't deal with children like that. I have a child. That's enough. I don't run a daycare. I don't get paid for that. I don't run a preschool. I'm not a preschool teacher. I'm not even an elementary school teacher. I actually was going to be an elementary school teacher. I was nominated for a Golden Apple Award in high school. I was going to major in education. I was going to do that. But then I shadowed a grade school teacher. And my whole perspective shifted. I was like, nope. Nope. I wouldn't have the patience, wherewithal to handle all those children. You know, teachers are angels, okay? Because that is a calling. That wasn't my calling. You know, God bless the teachers, the good ones. There are lots of bad ones. I have had a lot of them. I've had a lot of bad teachers, but I've had a handful of really good teachers that really looked out for their students all throughout their lives. Like the teachers that you want to stay friends with after you graduate, or when you become an adult, you reach back out to them, like, how you doing? That type of vibe. I had a grade school teacher in junior high that I did not like. I did not like her at all. But I reached back out to her when I was an adult, and she responded. And it was a great conversation. Me being an adult, me being a woman, now I could understand the way she moved as a teacher. And I wanted to reach out to her to let her know that I appreciated her for how she handled me and how she handled her students. It was great. And I believe, I hope that she appreciated that. I'm not sure if she had a lot of people tell her that, but I really didn't see her as a good teacher back then. I thought she was mean, but turns out she was just trying to handle her business as a teacher. She wasn't trying to be your friend. She was trying to teach you what's going on. I appreciate that. I respected that. And I let her know. Of course, I did not pull a Rainbow Bright card last time. And I watched my videos back, I do. And I was like, shame on you. This is the energy that came out today. Again, Buddy Blue, the most athletic and competitive one out the bunch. Why, again, do I get the Knuck if you buck energy from Buddy Blue? Even though all the color kids in Rainbow Bright were about spreading cheer and joy and love and all that jazz across the world and in the universe for anyone that needed it, I feel like Bucky Blue would have been the one out of the bunch to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. You trying to get Knuck? Knuck if you buck, let's go. He would have been right in front. Like, I got this girl. Y'all would go ahead and sit down on that nice little flower patch back there. I got this. I'm gonna knock all of them out. I'm the protector. I feel like you have a major angel that is protecting you at all times. Again, Archangel Michael is always with his sword of fire, just smiting people left and right. You have a very, very powerful spirit team. And your spirit team has a bunch of ancestors on there from, I'm getting different types of civilizations that did not play. They use different types of ancient magic and defense mechanisms that even made the Roman Empire scared. The Roman Empire didn't even mess with the Druids because of their magic. They stepped back from them. They left their lands alone. They stepped in their lands one too many times, and them Druids gave them plenty of warning signs. They do not step on his land. Do not step to our people. If you do, we're going to put you in such a trance, you're not even going to know right from left. Dream from reality. Up from down. In from out. Light from dark. You're not gonna be the same. We have things you have never even seen before. And I know that this is the Druids talking to the Romans. I know that your kind has gods and all of that, right? But you don't know what we have over here. We have things you never even tapped into. You never even would think of tapping into. That's why I feel like your ancestors and your spirit team is trying to always give these people grace for stepping into your energy, for always trying to attack you. And you're always able to get away. Always. I had to use the Twisted Tarot Tales. I know, but I like horror. I like scary stuff like that. You know, it tickles me. You know, I like the thrill of horror and scary things. I don't know why. When I was a kid, I was a scaredy cat. You couldn't tell me nothing about no Chucky, Michael Myers, nothing like that. But I embrace it now. I think it's cool. I think it's awesome. If I ever get a chance to go to like a horror convention or anything like that, if they ever had a horror theme park, I'm not talking about Universal Studios and the Dark Universe and all that. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about mainly year-round horror themed amusement park. I would be there. I would have season tickets, okay? I love that stuff. Like, scare me. Sometimes I try to get friends. I try to get people, one person at least, to go with me to a haunted house, no one ever wants to go. No one ever wants to go with me. I can't get no one to go with me. They're like, oh, that's what you want to do? Even like around Halloween time, it's like, y'all don't want to go to no haunted house? That's what they're there for. They're there to, like, to scare you. Like, come on, let's go. I don't want to do that. Oh my God. It's like, oh my God. So, yeah. Anyway, I digress. I don't know. I did some dice or some story cubes. I like playing around with story cubes, right? And there are like images on each one of these cubes, right? Here's like one, images like on the cubes, right? And I did some like rolling around, threw them on the table, and I put them together. This is what I'm getting. These demons are pissed off that you are moving at such rapid speed that they cannot catch up. They try to do every type of scare tactic, bibbity boppity, whatever, but you keep on outsmarting these demons. You keep on growing taller and taller and taller. You keep bouncing back. I don't know whether you're jumping timelines or you're moving like actual places. If you're here at this spot and then you're there at that spot and you don't tell nobody where you're going, or you're actually moving from one house to the next, but I feel like they try to implant their energy here and then you're not there, you're over here, and they're like, well, like you're confusing these demons, and they don't know what to do because they don't know what you're doing. You're keeping everything on lock and key. I got the thunderbolt. We're under the thunder moon. I think that's significant. I feel like every time that high-end energy is trying to move, like magic is trying to attack you, a storm comes in and blows it away. I feel that. I feel like I got a chess piece. It looks like a tower in a castle. So it's either three types of ways I'm reading this. It's either somebody's getting a tower, major tower, either sickness or their foundation's crumbling, their family's falling, their money is depleting. I don't know what's happening. Or they're trying to outplay you at your own game. But you are not playing any game, I'm getting. There's no game that you're playing. These people don't know what they're doing. They don't even know what game they're playing. I feel like they want to play chess with you, but they're playing Chutes and Ladders or something. I feel like every time they try to come at you with a chess move, like pawn to queen, or I don't know how to play chess, but I'm learning. You're like, I'm not even, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're over there with your Monopoly pieces trying to knock my little queen piece down. Like, go over there and play with your 4th grade friends, okay? I'm over here minding my own business. Go play in your sandbox. Like, that's your energy, okay? I feel like these people are just, I don't know if you can see that. These people are just lost. They don't know how to approach you, what to do. I don't know. But that's the energy I get, especially with this full moon. This full moon is totally eclipsing a lot of different things out of your energy, and you are growing into this person nobody even recognizes. And don't be afraid to keep growing. Keep going. Okay? It's going on 30 minutes. I'm going to try to stop it here. I believe I got everything I wanted to say out. If not, I might do a short, I might come back. Definitely, I want to come back tomorrow because I definitely want to get these 3 videos out. But I have to mention before I go, please like, share, and subscribe. I have to write it down because I am forgetting to say it. And if I don't say it, then, you know, people that watch my videos, and I get it, because if people don't mention in their videos, I forget. I forget myself to like the video. I think people need to understand that when you like the video, it helps the channel. It helps their channel, okay? It helps push the video out in the algorithm, which pushes the video on people's timeline so people can watch the video. A lot of people need to hear these messages because not only is it helping me and helping you, but these videos can help other people wake up to what's going on. There's a lot going on in this world. People can't see. But if people are on different levels, different frequencies, different vibrations, and can let you know what's going on, I would want somebody to tell me, so maybe I can understand what's happening to me. You know, I'm not crazy, I'm not stupid, I'm not insane, and people might be paying you like that, but that's fine. That's their problem. That's their perception. It's not yours. And who are they? Nobody. So, I'm going to end it here. Remember, be the peace that you want in your life. And if people don't like it, that is not your problem. Okay? Please like. Okay, sorry. But like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much.